Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. I would like to end the week by talking to you a little. In fact, at our last meeting, I felt extremely radiant, extremely happy. It was a wonderful meeting. I hope to be able to repeat it many more times, such was the energy that was created in that meeting. This is very good. So I just have to tell you that you are moving forward. You are learning little by little, the lessons of everyday life. No, don't take the ego and think that you are perfect, because they aren't. You still have a long way to go, a lot to grow. There is still a lot of ego involved in each of you, you can't deny that. But I can say that you have already managed to break most of the beliefs, actions, habits that you had previously. So I just have to congratulate you all. Yes, I will congratulate everyone, because even those who are just starting out, who started the journey a short time ago, are already trying hard, are already trying to stay balanced. And the amount of energy that is arriving on the planet today helps everything to speed up even more. So what you were trying to do back then, with the energy still a little low, was much more difficult than what you were trying to do today, with the fast and accelerated energy as it is. What is negative about these days? Before, let's say that with each non-recommended act you performed, your energy slowly dropped throughout the day. Today we have a problem, everything you do, at that moment, at that instant, the energy has already dropped. So you are all the time, falling and rising, falling and rising, falling and rising, and depending on the severity of what you did, you may fall a lot and to rise, you will have to fight a lot. So I've already taught you several things here. Search your memories and act as taught. Don't let the energy remain down there. If you felt, realized, that you did something that lowered her vibration, immediately take care of it so that it doesn't continue to fall. I like to give images, so let's go. You are going down, on a cliff, not a completely vertical cliff, a slightly inclined cliff, which you are sliding down without any barrier. In the middle of the path, there is a tree. You try to grab onto it, and from that tree, you stop your fall and try to somehow climb up again. It's like I say, the descent is very fast, the climb not so much. Then you will have to find that way up again, but you will rise. So realize that you found a way to stop that fall. So if you realize that the energy has dropped and you do nothing, it will continue to drop until you take counter action, so that it stops falling and you can make it rise again. No, the energy does not drop to a certain point and stay there, no, it keeps falling until you take action to recover it. Everything is very fast-paced, so don't forget to drink lots of water, to use water to rebalance yourself. And right now, during initiations, you have to drink a lot of water. Because the daily meditations, even though they seem silly, are being prepared. And what is this preparation? It's about starting to clean up, from within, a lot of things that are useless, that are no longer useful. So you are being cleansed. And where does the dirt go? For the physical body. So drink lots of water, in a little while, you will be full of problems, because you are full of rubbish in there. So now is the time to drink lots of water. Remember, water is to balance your body. So always say this water is to balance my body. And everything will happen in a magical way. No, that you will do something wrong, and you will drink the water, and everything will stop. No, 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 let's say you did the wrong thing, you're going to try to raise the energy and you're going to use water to catalyze the rise. It's as if it accelerated, in the rise of vibration. So realize how far you are falling. You cannot be careless for a moment, a second. So use your weapons. If you feel that it is not easy to hold the energy, ask for our help. I don't know how to get up and I know I'm falling. Ask for our help, and we'll give you the intuition of what to do. No, don't expect us to raise your energy, it's not that. You will have an intuition of what to do. So you today have many weapons in your hands, use them. You don't have weapons just for show, weapons are to be used. So use and always stay balanced, as much as possible. Demanding that you stay up there 100% of the time is impossible, impossible. With the third-party mind that you have, this is not possible. But you can have small, quick falls, fell, got up, fell, got up. Then, things start to balance out. So realize where you are walking. What are you doing, to improve, to stay balanced? This is all in relation to food, in relation to habits, in relation to posture, in relation to the surroundings, in relation to the people around you, in relation to what comes out of your mouth. You have a lot to observe. Act in the here and now. Always be in the here and now. Because when you are in this state, you quickly realize that you made a mistake and you have to take action. Now when you have 10 thoughts, all at once, you don't realize it and the energy continues to drop. You're falling off that cliff. Until you realize that you have to stop and then you find that tree in the way. So my brothers, you are moving forward. This is victory. You are walking, you are climbing, but try to stay on top. Because many times, in that pyramid, you are almost at the top of the ladder, to jump to another level. And what happens? You slip, and go back to the previous level, and they have to start all over again. So always be in the here and now. Realize the error and immediately correct it, because then the drop is small. The longer you take to realize, the more the fall increases and accelerates, because you gain speed. Always think about that cliff. Try to find the tree, to stop the fall and you will find a way to climb again. This is just a warning, it's just a way to keep you aware of everything that's coming, to everything that is yet to happen. When? There's no point in saying, what for? It could be in a minute. So I tell you this, look, in about an hour, you will be without any kind of news. Total despair, you sending messages to everyone, warning people. Look at the despair, look at the chaos implanted on the planet, in a single hour. So you see, why can't we say when? We have to catch you all at once. I guarantee one thing, no one will die if they don't have news. Are you going to die of boredom? Go walk in nature, buy an animal to keep him company. And if you don't live alone, live with your family, maybe they have good things to teach you. Don't be a wild animal, cowering in your world and your corner. You were not made to live alone, you were made to live among people and friends, so live. Look for friends. Oh, aren't you going to tell me that you're going to look for your friends over drinks? Please, this time is over. Just talk. Is the mouth dry? Take water. Remember good times, and they don't need to be washed down with any drink. Just talk, just laugh a lot, come together again, there is no longer fear of anything, the viral is over. He no longer has malignancy, unless the person is scared to death. Then it acts, like any other disease, when you are afraid, acts intensely. Other than that, it's over. So I'm going to leave a little message here, including for this speaker. They can organize themselves to meet. The order is given, she will initiate the measures. Let's set a day, it won't be her who sets it, we know what day it will be and we will mark it. And you will take action. Nothing much, just what was agreed. One image on a t-shirt and everyone will find each other. Support for Gaia, in plantation, will be for later. Let's do the first act, the first baptism in Gaia. You will soon know the date. In the next live you will know the day. And everything will be ready for you to organize the t-shirts. So wait. I said wait. Don't keep asking. Wait for the next live, you will know the date of the meeting. My brothers, unity between you is essential in this process. But it is not the union to make anyone a crutch, it is not the union to make anyone support, it is the union of energy. What will you do when you meet? What will happen to the people in each location? You will create bonds, but not message bonds, you will create physical connections between you. And that group will sustain itself as a group, no longer as a being. Of course, the ideal would be for you all to gather at one point. In that green field, where I assemble my army. But it is impossible. The planet is not that small and there are people spread all over the world. Then, you will form groups in your cities, as you are forming. And when they meet, these groups will be baptized by Gaia. And I have a task for you, for the group, for each city group. Each group must have a name. You will baptize your group. Please let's be creative. No naming names of beings of light. I want strong names, beautiful names for each group, try not to repeat names in groups. So those who organize it will have to do a little work, observing the names of each group. And when there is equality, someone will have to change. I want names, totally different in each group. You will have time. You will have at least another month to think about all this. So let's work. Take votes, be fair, I don't want any ego imposing anything on anyone. Make suggestions, take votes. I'll give you an example, choose 5 names and put them to a vote. Ah, but 20 have already appeared. Put the 20 to vote, and whoever gets the most votes wins the name of the group. Please don't make it so complicated, it's not that difficult. I want the name of each group. I need the name of each group, you don't need to know why. On this day, on the day of the meeting, all the names, of all the groups, will be in the hand of the person who is speaking. Because now, we have to organize with her what it will be like. I don't know if she will participate, because someone has to be behind the scenes, preparing everything. There will be a time for you to be with her, don't worry. All of you will one day be able to be with her. But I need her outside, so she can organize everything, anchor all the necessary energy for the meeting to be a success. Realize that you will be making a very big movement on the planet. And we need to have everything very well anchored, so that everything works out. And I'll give you advance notice, but we have to prepare everything. So start looking for names. You will have the instructions at your next meeting with her. No anxiety. Just wait and you will have all the instructions next week. It will be a beautiful meeting. Of course I already know. It will be a beautiful meeting. And it will strengthen this great group, created here. You have no idea of the strength you will create. So do you realize that I need to have everything very well anchored, so that you are not attacked at any time? So, believe me when I say, that we have to prepare everything properly. Then wait for the instructions. I am Archangel Michael. And I really want, always, more and more, to join people in my army.